Okay, also wir können hier jetzt mit allen reden, aber ich gucke erst mal, was ich so untersuchen kann. Oder ob ich hier überhaupt noch was untersuchen kann. Hier nicht. Was ist das denn für ein Cyborg?
What?
Die sind alle nicht sehr gesprächig, oder?
Oh.
Vielleicht ist das ja ihr Ding, dass sie einfach nicht reden.
Listen up. The World Detective Organization is
Ja.
an extra-legal, extra-privileged organization devoted to eradicating the world's unsolved mysteries.
Okay.
Their branches exist throughout the world, and their investigations are handled by master detectives. As of now, there are roughly 1,000 master detectives in the WDO. All have powers specializing in investigative work.
Okay.
Powers?
They are supernatural powers used in investigation, known as forensic fortes. People who develop talents such as clairvoyance or mind reading.
Jo. Einfach so, wie man das eben macht.
They train at the organization to harness these special powers, which aid in their investigations. Those who manage to gain a forte are recognized as master detectives and given a detective deed.
Okay.
Which means, if you're a master detective, it should say so on your license.
Detective deed?
It's an identification card. Check your pockets.
I don't have one.
Ja, warum sollte man sowas Wichtiges auch einfach in die Hosentaschen stecken? Also, außer es ist irgendwie so eine Karte wie so ein Ausweis oder so.
If you don't have a detective deed, you ain't one of us. Even if you got one, I'd suspect it's fake anyway.
Was hat er eigentlich gegen uns?
Oh, hold on. I'm not trying to trick anyone.
Pardon me. He seems to be the only one accused of being an imposter. But how about the rest of you? If you require he has some sort of proof, then the same would apply to everyone here.
Wenn sie recht hat, hat sie recht.
The hell'd you just say?
She's right.
Ja.
Everyone here has just met for the first time. Naturally, we would doubt one another.
Huh? First time? So, you guys don't know each other?
Ich dachte, das wäre klar gewesen.
Master detectives rarely meet together. We each travel the world on our own, solving cases.
Das klingt nach einer Arbeit für mich. Ich kann einfach nicht in Gruppen zusammenarbeiten. Das ist schrecklich.
I've never seen so many gathered together for a case like this. We thought all of the summoned members had shown up and were about to start introductions. Then you walked in.
I see.
Well, let's start the introductions. We'll include the tardy one as well.
Hey.
What? You still want to do introductions? With the imposter too?
Warum hat das nur auf uns abgesehen?
It's vital for us to ascertain each of our identities moving forward. All the more reason due to this perplexing circumstance.
Perplexing circumstance? What does he mean by that?
Now, let's begin.
Okay, jetzt sollen wir mit allen reden wahrscheinlich.
I am Zange Eraser. I come from a detective agency on the front lines, far from here. Perhaps you expect an introduction, but I have nothing to say. Let the past melt like ice in an evening's drink. That's how I live my life. My forte is thoughtography. I can transcribe images from my memory onto electronics.
Ja, das ist so cool.
That's all from me. There's no need for any further explanations.
There's clearly something extraordinary about him.
Besonders ist, glaube ich, noch untertrieben.
I'm Mayfex Logan. I'm from the detective branch in the eastern slums. They call me a master detective now, but I'm originally a broke, illegal immigrant. When I was a kid, I was in an upstanding home, living an upstanding life. My parents were lawyers who never tolerated injustice. They should have left well enough alone with that local mafioso.
Okay, jetzt ergibt sein Verhalten auch teilweise
Because they
Sinn.
went after him, they were murdered. Their necks were cut open, right in front of me.
That's awful.
I ran away to protect myself and jumped on a ship at the port. I didn't know where the ship was going. That was the moment I threw away my past and my home. I drifted to the slums and did everything I could to survive. I managed to survive until now, thanks to luck. With my natural talents, I was able to become a detective. But I also wanted revenge. I can't stand evil. But even if you ain't evil, I'll show no mercy to those who stand in my way.
Mit ihm will man, glaube ich, nicht so zu tun
If I
haben.
can't figure out the difference between the good guys and the baddies, then I just beat up both of them.
Ja, denn Gewalt ist immer eine Lösung. Übrigens ist Logan so ein Name, der, finde ich, sehr passend für so einen Schlägertypen ist.
Kill or be killed is my motto.
He looks scary, but that's not all.
Nein.
I think there's a deep sadness within him.
Ja klar, deswegen verhält er sich ja so, wie er sich
I
verhält.
can't share details about my forte. Just know it's kind of like radar.
That's all you're going to tell us?
You got a problem with that, you tiny runt?
Not at all.
You sure are a frail-looking kid, aren't you?
Ja und?
And pale to boot. Like disaster's got its claws on you. You sure nothing weird is haunting you?
Der könnte da auch 1:1 mich beschreiben.
No way.
A detective's gotta be tough. How about a little training?
Nein, muss er nicht.
First, you'll need to get used to stab wounds. We'll start with an ice pick, then scissors, then a fruit knife.
Also das letzte Mal, als ein Eispickel im Spiel war, ist es nicht so gut geendet. Also lassen wir das lieber.
No thanks.
Don't be shy, runt.
No, really, I'm fine.
Too bad.
I'll go first. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Zilch Alexander. I'm from the Southern Forest Preserve District's detective agency. They call me Nature's Mediator.
Passt ja zu seinem Design. Sind das eigentlich echte Ohren oder ist das halt eine Mütze? Das will ich
I
jetzt
love
wissen.
people, nature, and the harmony between them.
Also magst du Menschen nicht, weil oft keine Harmonie besteht.
However, there are times when some would attempt to ruin that harmony. My specialty is in handling those people.
Okay.
Have you heard of the chain of mysterious murders surrounding the dam construction at Soul's Lake? Rumor has it that one by one, everyone involved with the dam's construction died, all cursed by a sunken ritual site.
Ich glaube jetzt nicht so ganz an Flüche, aber vielleicht sollte man das, wenn das stimmt, eher lassen.
It was a once-in-a-century difficult case. The one who solved it was none other than myself. There wasn't much to it. The culprits were locals who wanted the rights to the dam for themselves.
Ah ja. Das ist natürlich die vernünftige, logische Erklärung.
The strange part is that all 52 villagers were in on it. They all kept their lips sewn shut to protect the secret.
Wie schafft man das bitte, dass so viele Menschen alle die Klappe halten? Das geht doch gar nicht.
I'll let you figure out what that means. When harmony between man and nature is disrupted, disaster strikes. That is one thing I have learned as a detective.
Nature's mediator. He does look like a good detective.
Ja, offensichtlich ist er eine.
Though he suspected me, he still gave me a fair chance to explain myself. He looks a bit intense, but maybe he's a good person.
Ja.
I'll describe my forte as well. I'm uncomfortable exposing classified information regarding investigators, but this is an emergency. My forte is animal investigation. I can control animals as I wish and recruit them from my inquiries. Quite fitting for the philanthropist that I am.
Warum ist er immer noch ein Menschenliebhaber, wenn Menschen doch so oft die Natur zerstören?
Though useful in many ways, I mainly use it to gather intel. It allows me to survey a target while remaining undetected. As a basic rule, I can only control four-legged mammals. Less intelligent animals are easier to control. I often use mice. They're the perfect animals for undercover investigations.
Ja, das stimmt. Die können sich überall mit reinquetschen.
Unfortunately, I can't show it off right now, because there aren't any mice on this train.
Warum denn nicht?
Not only is he a good detective, but he also has those powers. He really is impressive.
That is all from me. With love, I yield to the next person.
Gerne.
Hey, young man.
Me?
That's right. Come here. Stand before me.
Ist ja gar nicht verdächtig.
Why? Whoa. Huh? What's going on?
I'm measuring you. Stay still for just a second. I'll be quick. Thank you. That was quite educational. That outfit fits you well. My name is Melanie Goldmine. My home is rather far north from here. Up there is a branch with detectives adept at spiritism. I was also active there as a medium.
A medium?
I can summon the souls of the dead by using my body as a vessel.
Yay. kennen wir schon aus Ace Attorney, also ich zumindest.
Summon a soul? Can you summon anyone who has died? Like, for example, the victim of a crime?
Yes, of course. But there is one condition. I require the clothes that person wore while they were still alive. Only by wearing their clothes can I summon their soul. Hence why my powers don't work on people smaller than me, or if the person is far bigger. Overall, the size must match.
Ziemlich eingeschränkt, oder?
Also, I can't abide outfits with no fashion sense. Filthy, reeking clothes are always out of the question.
That sounds more like a preference than a condition.
Clothes make a man. They reveal all about one's livelihood. Like skin worn over skin. That's what clothes are all about. Consider that when compared to bare skin, clothing has a greater surface area seen by other people.
Ja, das ist irgendwie der Sinn davon.
Therefore, clothes are an expression of a person's identity and originality.
Ja. Jein. Vielleicht.
You ever think about how you've never heard of ghosts being naked?
Hört man das nicht? Ich wüsste jetzt nicht, ob Geister irgendwas anhaben.
Ghosts wear clothing because those clothes are a part of their identity.
Naja, darüber kann man diskutieren.
Now that you mention it...
That's why, despite your amnesia, I can tell the kind of person you are just by looking at the clothes you wear.
Really?
Your uniform is undoubtedly an official one supplied by the WDO. And I found it fits you perfectly after measuring your size. I don't think it could possibly belong to someone else.
Naja, man sieht ja, dass es perfekt
Which
passt.
means I really am a master detective? Am I one or not? I can't figure it out without my memory coming back to me.
That's all I have to say. I'm the medium detective Melanie. Nice to meet you all.
Sie ist zumindest nicht so feindselig wie manch andere hier.
An introduction. Introduce myself. A subjective observation of one's own self-image explained objectively.
Are you okay?
Did I do something that caused you concern?
No, it's just you seem to be having difficulty introducing yourself.
I rarely have a need to do so I was considering what approach to take. After all, is there such a thing as a self in the first place?
Oh, wir werden philosophisch.
All I am is a bundle of nervous tissue reacting to external stimuli. If I had to, I guess I'd call myself Poochie Lavman.
So, your name is Poochie then?
Names are meaningless. A method of arbitrary labeling for self-recognition. Symbols for categorization. Nothing more. To that end, it serves the same purpose as a detective deed. Or so I, Poochie, believe.
She seems a bit odd.
Aber nur ein ganz kleines bisschen.
Most of the World Detective Organization's work is investigating unsolved mysteries. I was trusted with many bureaucratic investigations. My clients are mainly enterprises and politicians.
Klingt aber zumindest wichtig.
Depending on the client, I use my forte to see if the transaction party is trustworthy.
Also keine falschen politischen und Unternehmensentscheidungen mehr.
My forte is known as audio aptitude. When I concentrate, I can hear anything from distant whispers, footsteps, and even heartbeats.
Ach, glaubt mir, ihr wollt nicht leckere Ische, die so um einen rum sind, hören. Das ist furchtbar.
No one is safe to speak of their secrets when I, Gucci, am around.
Nur, dass ich dazu genötigt bin, halt immer mehr wahrzunehmen als ein durchschnittlicher Mensch. Immer. Ohne, dass ich was dagegen machen kann.
Oh, then did you hear anything suspicious at the station? Maybe we can figure out what happened to me.
Unfortunately, unless I focus my efforts on listening, I'm unable to hear things far away.
Oh, I see.
Constantly listening in on all sounds leads to a sensation of my physical boundaries within reality dissolving away. My already tenuous sense of self starts to vanish, which is why I tend to close my ears unless I'm using my powers.
Kann ich nachvollziehen.
Being blessed with powers sure comes at a price.
Yep.
Did she always act in such a strange way? Or did it develop after she obtained her forte? Regardless, she definitely has a distinct air about her.
That is all I have to say about myself.
Oh. This part of her seems a bit more normal.
Yep.
I hear a heart beating faster than usual. Is it my own?
Oh.
Lastly, it's your turn, Yuma. Aside from having amnesia, is there anything else we should know about?
Na, das kann er ja nicht sagen, wenn er sich nicht erinnert.
I still can't remember anything.
If you really are a master detective, then you should have some sort of forte.
I have no idea.
Oh, young man, are you sure you don't remember? How about the kind of clothes you usually wear? Or brands you like?
You only inquired about clothing.
Yep, das denke ich auch.
Maybe you'll remember after a few punches to the head.
Hold on!
Aphex, stop that. If you knock him out, he won't be able to speak. The perplexing circumstance we face may have something to do with his memories.
Und was ist dieser Umstand? Ich will es wissen.
That's right, I was wondering about that. What do you mean by perplexing circumstance? Did something happen?
Well, something unexpected has occurred on our trip. The number of people is off.
The number of people?
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us!
I also heard from the WDO that 5 master detectives will gather on board.
Hat da jemand irgendwie im Matheunterricht geschlafen? Entspricht so ungefähr meinen Mathefähigkeiten.
Hence why when you called yourself a master detective, I was honestly surprised.
I knew this job wouldn't be easy, but there's already a mystery before us. This is getting exciting.
It's obvious what's going on. There's an imposter among us.
It's not me! I think?
How about we contact the WDO and find out? It could be a mistake. It's no use. I can't reach them. There's no signal here.
Könnte in Deutschland sein. Da ist es auch recht wahrscheinlich, dass man keinen Empfang öfters mehr hat.
Who could the uninvited sixth guest be?
It's obvious. I'm the most suspicious. Especially with my amnesia in this situation.
Ja, es sieht nicht gut für dich
Could
aus.
I be the imposter? And I just can't remember? I am the sixth one here.
Alright, I got it. Hey, since you're all clueless, I'm gonna tell you my extra sharp deduction.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
Why would I need your permission? Whatever. Way I see it, the runt here ain't the imposter.
Huh?
It'd be boring if the most suspicious one is the culprit.
Ja, wo er recht hat, hat er recht.
The runt must have been attacked by the real culprit. The memory loss is a side effect of the attack.
Ja.
And the imposter's motive? Why would they attack Yuma?
To pretend to be a master detective and replace the runt on the train. The plan was going smoothly. The runt suddenly woke up. He got on the train right before it departed, and the results stand before us.
Ja.
Obviously, the
Das
imposter
könnte
was
passen.
calculated. The runt's gotta be tougher than he looks.
Oh, that's a surprisingly proper deduction. And I thought you'd be the most useless one here.
Why, thank you.
In other words, I was knocked out at the station because someone attacked me? But I don't think I've been injured.
Excuse me. My deduction is slightly different.
Let's hear it. I'll allow it.
Stop acting like we need to get your permission.
I suspect that the entire situation is a test designed by the World Detective Organization.
Das kann natürlich sein.
A test?
A WDO exam officer has disguised themselves as a member and is ascertaining our skills here.
If that were the case, Yuma here could possibly be the exam officer.
Me? An exam officer?
Bring it on! I don't care if it's the WDO or a hitman. If you want to test me, I'll show you what I got.
What are you trying to do?
For now, I'll check to see if there are other uninvited guests. I wouldn't want any accomplices lurking about.
And how are you going to do that?
Like this! Let's go!
What? What was that? A weird feeling overcame my whole body.
No signs of the enemy. Turns out there really are just 6 of us on this train right now.
Mysteriös.
What did you do?
I used my forte, life detection.
Ah.
I
Jetzt
can
hat er es uns
detect
doch
life in a
verraten.
50-meter radius and pinpoint its location. The mechanism is a trade secret, but I can say without a doubt that we're the only ones on this train.
Talk all you want, but who can verify that you're not lying?
We're never gonna get anywhere if you start doubting everything. Use your own damn powers to figure it out then.
Sagt derjenige, der es erster gezweifelt hat.
I see. So fortes come in handy at a time like this. In that case, there's someone else with the power that can confirm if other passengers are on board.